Have you ever faced a challenge that made you want to throw in the towel? Maybe it was a big project at work that seemed impossible to finish, or a personal goal that felt out of reach. We've all been there. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't often comes down to one thing: perseverance. It's like the famous saying, it's not about how many times you fall, but how many times you get back up. My name is Nicole Thompson, and I'm the Chief People Officer at FLS Transportation Services. During our time together, we're going to explore what perseverance really means, why it's such a critical part of achieving success, and how you can develop it in your own life. We'll look at inspiring real-life stories and practical strategies you can start using today to strengthen your perseverance. So let's dive in. First, let's define perseverance. At its core, perseverance is the ability to keep pushing forward even when things get tough. It's the strength to stay focused and determined no matter how many obstacles or setbacks you face. It's about effort over time, continuing to work toward your goals even when the road gets difficult. There are a few key elements to perseverance: resilience, the ability to bounce back after difficulties; grit, the long-term passion and persistence for meaningful goals; and determination, the inner drive to keep going even when the motivation fades. It's also important to clarify what perseverance is not. Perseverance is not about blindly pushing through without assessing the situation. It doesn't mean ignoring signs that indicate a change in direction is needed. It is not stubbornness or refusal to adapt. Additionally, perseverance is not synonymous with working hard without rest. Self-care and reflection are essential components of a sustainable effort. Finally, perseverance does not guarantee success. It is a vital quality, but success can also depend on timing, opportunity, and external factors beyond one's control. So why does perseverance matter? Research shows that perseverance often leads to more success than intelligence or talent alone. Think about it. Many of the most successful people in history weren't necessarily the most gifted, but they had an incredible ability to stick with their goals. They pushed through obstacles, learned from failures, and kept moving forward. Whether in your career, your personal life, or even day-to-day challenges, perseverance is the critical ingredient for success. Let's take a look at a couple of well-known examples of perseverance in action. One of the most famous is Steve Jobs. Do you remember that he was actually fired from Apple, the company he founded? He faced a huge setback, but instead of giving up, he used that experience to grow, came back stronger, and helped transform Apple into one of the most successful companies in the world. Then there's Maya Angelou. Despite facing significant adversity throughout her life, including racism and trauma, Angelou persevered to become a celebrated author, poet, and civil rights activist. Her early career was filled with rejection, but she continued to write and share her voice. Her landmark autobiography, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, opened doors for many and remains a powerful testament to resilience and perseverance. Angelou's journey illustrates how determination can lead to profound impact and success, and a reminder that still I rise. Perseverance doesn't just belong to famous people. There are countless examples of everyday heroes who show perseverance in their lives. Think of a single parent working multiple jobs to provide for their family, or someone recovering from a serious illness who keeps fighting to get better, or the student overcoming the learning disability to graduate top of their class. These individuals demonstrate that perseverance is something we all have within us. It's about finding the strength to keep going, no matter what life throws our way. Now that we've seen what perseverance looks like, let's talk about how you can build it in your own life. There are 3 key strategies that can help you strengthen your perseverance: building resilience, setting achievable goals, and overcoming setbacks. The first step is building resilience. This is the ability to recover from difficulties. One way to do this is by practicing mindfulness. When you're mindful, you stay present and are aware of your thoughts and your emotions without letting them overwhelm you. This helps you stay centered when things get tough. Another powerful tool is developing a growth mindset. A growth mindset means seeing challenges and failures not as permanent roadblocks, but as opportunities to learn and improve. Instead of thinking, I can't do this, you start thinking, what can I learn from this? This shift in mindset helps you stay positive and to keep moving forward. A dynamic learning mindset takes this one step further. It involves being open to new experiences, seeking feedback, and adapting your approach based on what you learn. Embrace curiosity and view every experience, successful or not, as a chance to grow. This mindset encourages you to take risks and view challenges as integral parts of your journey, reinforcing your perseverance over time. By incorporating these strategies into your life, you can cultivate the perseverance needed to navigate challenges and achieve your goals. Next, perseverance requires setting clear, realistic goals. If your goals are too big or vague, it's easy to get overwhelmed and lose motivation. Break your big goals into smaller, manageable tasks. Think of it as climbing a staircase. You don't leap to the top all at once. You take it step by step. For example, let's say you want to run a marathon. Rather than focusing on the entire 26 miles, start by setting a goal to run a mile, then 2 miles, then 5. Celebrate those small wins along the way. They'll keep you motivated and remind you that you're making progress. Even with clear goals, you're going to face setbacks. It's part of the process. The key to perseverance is how you respond to those setbacks. One powerful strategy is reframing your failure. Instead of seeing it as a dead end, see it as a learning experience. Ask yourself, what went wrong? What can I do differently next time? Stay flexible and open to changing your approach. Sometimes the path to success isn't a straight line, and that's okay. What matters is that you keep moving forward, adjusting your strategy as you go. So let's recap. Perseverance is all about sticking with something, even when it's hard. It's made up of resilience, grit, and determination. We've looked at inspiring examples like Steve Jobs and Maya Angelou, as well as everyday heroes who show us that perseverance is within each one's reach. And we've talked about practical strategies, building resilience through mindfulness and a growth mindset, seeking and setting achievable goals, and learning from setbacks. No one's journey is without its challenges, but with perseverance, you can turn obstacles into stepping stones and move toward success. Remember, it's not about never failing. It's about always getting back up. As Nelson Mandela once said, it always seems impossible until it's done. So here's my challenge to you. Think about one goal or challenge in your life right now. How can you apply perseverance to it? Set a small, achievable goal today, something that will move you one step closer to where you want to be. Take that step and keep going. You've got this.